What's up, everybody? So we just landed here in Austin, Texas. We've got two buildings that we're going to be doing a safety and security window film project for consumer national awareness. We're doing it for a high profile names, Tim Kennedy, who is a television host, a producer, and an entrepreneur. So we got the first building for today, and we're going to get tintified, knocking that building out, squeegee that.
Then we'll have the tool straight in. We're doing the neutral 35 right here. Expel Vision, neutral 35, 8 mil.
Got everything, dude.
Yeah,
blades.
Spencer blades, those single edge scraper.
What do you use this for?
This I just keep it around. If I'm cutting film or anything, you know, just have it handy.
You ever use it for like
windows? Hanging up graphics or something?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He's gonna cut the film a little bit short.
Oh,
so
yeah.
we don't have to worry about laying the film over this. And then yeah, like so we're gonna.
Because in like an everyday scenario, when it comes to security film, you cut it short anyways, right? Because I figured that because it's thicker, trying to get that in there.
And then cutting yourself, you have a chance of, you know, cutting into the film. So.
This is the Expel Neutral 35, 8 mil thick, so it's a security film. This is going to be protecting any break-ins or damage to the glass of people trying to break in. This is a school that we're doing, so it's very it's for protection for the students that are in the school and the staff that's in the school. The neutral 35 is going to dim it.
They're looking around us.
Now, when you're working with security film, this is a lot thicker. It's not like your other types of films. Security film is a lot thicker because it's built to resist impact. So with the squeegeeing process, you have to put a lot more force behind it. That way it triggers the curing process and it dries up a lot faster.
Or you could decide you're going to be the baddest motherfucker that ever lived.
I always joke that if I didn't do martial arts and fight and go into the military, I would be in prison, like for sure.
They're installing them right now. Here, installed, almost installed, not yet installed.
Who is going to kill me, when you're going to kill me, why you're going to kill me. You might have picked all 5 of those 5 W's. I don't care. I will be the hardest bastard you ever try to kill.
Yeah, they're coming together pretty nice. You're good at this. You're like good at this stuff. Yeah. What do you think? Do these hands look like they'd be good at installing?
So we're at Apogee Cedar Park and we're installing the security film in our school, in our building. And this security film is not just for your business, commercial, residential. You know, it could go at home. I have it in my home. I had it in my home when somebody tried to break into my home. A burglar literally tried to sneak and break into my home and was unable to get into my house. All of my doors were locked, all my windows were locked, and I had security film on my whole entire house. So like that was pretty rad. But it was like, they had a window pane and I hit it with a baseball bat, golf club, sledgehammer. I ultimately had to like cut it out of the window to be able to get into and through the window. And it all just like stayed together and it was like this gummy crap. It's like 100%, you're right, that security film is legit.
One, two, three.
Thank you guys. You're amazing. Nice seeing you. Yeah, nice seeing you. Thanks, Fred. This is absolutely gorgeous.
Good job, Joe.
Oh, yeah, way to go, Joe. Thank you.
So right now we're cleaning the exterior. This way they have a good view because the exterior's got a little bit of a sheen of dirt on it. So we're cleaning it this way, they have clarity inside and out.
All right, let me show you like a really cool thing, right? This is the type of film we're installing on the windows for this property. So now again, this is measuring the amount of heat. So the higher the number, the more heat's getting through. Now this is the sun right there. 254 British thermal units, AKA heat. Now this is the film right over that. Boom! Again, the sun, that's the sun right there. And that's the film. So this is what you can use and the kind of heat rejection you can expect to get when you get it. All right, we're done with this project. Now we're gonna go to the next building and we're gonna meet up all over there. So let's go. We're out here driving in the mean streets of Austin, keeping it weird and getting it tintified. Now we're out here moving on to the next project. Over here, we are trailing behind those guys right there, which is David Serro, Flat Glass Joe, guy named Flat Glass Aaron, and then obviously the omnipotent, all-knowing Tint Whiz Eric Devash. We're going out to this next project that I think has old tint on her that we're gonna have to take it off, and we got our elbow grease in line because it's gonna take a lot of effort to get this thing on there. So we're going to the next one. We don't really know what to expect, so we're just gonna get there and see what's gonna go on. And we're installing 8mm silver 35. Yeah, so we're scouting the project for the first time and just looking at it. Wow, this thing looks rough. You can see the windows right there. They're all peeling and stuff. That one looks like it's tinted on the outside. Circling the parking lot, it's a tradition that we have when we go do commercial projects. You circle around the parking lot like a shark circling its prey. We gotta put a fin on this van, and then we play the Jaws theme. Is blowing with the wind. So is there access to the inside or no?
Right here. No.
Yeah. And then
what?
Blocked off.
Oh, there's no access.
I'm about to order exterior or something.
You made it happen.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to day number 2 of the project. We just scoped that out yesterday, so we know what we're looking at. It's a lot of work. So we're gonna get started right now, taking off the film from the outside, and then we're gonna go back and some film on the inside, some film on the outside. So squeegee that.
What's up, fellas? Morning.
We're gonna leave it ready for install. So that way the material's cut and we'll apply as we're coming back.
I don't think so.
This is my first rodeo, David.
I feel like
My second rodeo, not my first.
So if you notice this, they built walls inside to block out all the windows, so there's no access to the interior. So that's why our only choice is to install on the exterior. If we install the film on the interior in this door, we're gonna get a different tone of mirror. This one's gonna be a slightly darker, so that's gonna knock off the whole purpose of installing silver film.
Whoa, that's 24.
That's where your tape was.
My tape was past 25. Oh my God.
I'm already committed. I'm gonna cut this piece. We're gonna have to silicone like an inch.
Yeah, right. You're not using that. That's coming out of your pay. Oh. Behind me, if you take a look, we're using a film slitter. That's going to give us the precise, exact measurements. If you take a look, I'll show you right now. This film is extremely thick. So sticking it and cutting on glass like regular film that's normally 2 mil or 3 mil, this is 8 mil thick. So it's basically kind of like cardboard. If you look around, we have different areas. So we have the doors over here, we have the transoms over there. These are the mids. We're cutting all the film, pre-cutting it. This way we have it ready to roll.
Man, this is a lot of work, but it's the tent life. And if you guys want to work with us at Texas Tint Masters, let us know. We're growing fast and we're growing big. If you want to be a part of it, join the team. All right, so we're about to finish up. I just got this one last window to do right now. This is day one. This building is taking us 2 days because the first day was all removal, glue removal. The second day is going to be mostly install. We've already got probably about half of the project installed. We're going to finish out the rest of the other half tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. All right, everybody, it's day number 3 of the flat glass project. Today is the last day that we can be here on the site. So we got to complete the project today. On top of that, there's a ton of wind going on outside, back and forth, blowing stuff. So we have to fight time and fight the weather, but we got to get this done today because today's the last day. Squeegee that. Let me get on my tinter binoculars. Ah, yes, I see the completion of the job towards the end of the day.
.22 by 22.
Okay. So you're gonna measure out 28 right here.
28, and then from that one back, since you're already 72, you'd be at 50.
50, yeah, gotcha.
So let's set up the heads at 28 and 50. I personally like to do this. You could use the ruler, but I just measure from here. Instead of marking at 22, or if you have the ruler, I mean, that's easier. You don't have to do any of this. Can't set it at 22. Keep it nice and straight, steady pull. Guard. Make sure you have a clean blade when you cut, especially this film. So, lower.
This was the first time that I've worked with a film handler, and now that I've seen it the first time in action, it's actually pretty cool to be able to come out here and mount the film and be able to get exact cuts, because a lot of times when we were working with the film, they were able to cut exactly, so you just went on there and stuck it rather than having to trim on the glass. This made it a whole lot easier, and I feel like this is a lot more efficient with saving film as well. Are both of them needed for?
They're not needed. It just depends on what type of film you're using,
okay,
and how much play you have. I mean, sometimes one is fine, but in this case, with this thicker film, and you want to get a precise cut to avoid having to do any trims.
Got it.
That's better.
All right, everybody, that concludes the projects today that we finished up. This one, we actually got it done faster than what we had anticipated, but you know, this is the first time I was able to work with these professionals, so I picked up a lot from what they were doing, new different techniques and tools and stuff like that that I wasn't familiar with. So definitely learned a lot throughout this entire project, and I hope you guys learned back home watching as well. So this completes the little segment series that we just filmed for this project over here. This has been Carlos, the Texas Squeegee, signing off. I'll see you on the next one. Squeegee that.